And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. For Clemson and Texas, a rematch, of course, of that playoff game in Austin. The only competitive first-round game we had. Tigers hung around, but Texas did a little too much.
Well, with Clemson and Dabo Swinney, with all the success they've had over the last 5, 6, 7 years, you know they're going to come in with confidence. I think they almost cherish the role of being the underdog and playing in Austin. Nobody giving them much of a chance. They seem to play with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. Give Texas credit. They found a way to win the game, but you're right, Chris. Very, very competitive. Excited to see how it goes today.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and inches. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Manning. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but both the tackle produced a solid game there. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To throw, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now the handoff.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's a comeback route. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Running back grabs it on a screen. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty backs him up first and very long. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. And it's caught on the crossing pattern.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Using his legs, it's Davidson. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Looking right. This one caught. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Good enough for the first down with a 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looks right for a quick completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Big spin on the run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
And this one is caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
It's a shotgun run call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Klubnik. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Checks this down to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got a crossing route. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. Way too much speed on that play. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. Shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. to pass. It's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Gets some space around the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. They'll go hurry up here. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, because he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense really clicking.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep down the left side. Wesson called a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick writes out a scoring threat. Will set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Turn starts inside the 15. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. drive could throw to the left.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
Gonna run it. It's Baxter. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And tackled there by the defense. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers.
A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And the defense wraps him up.
Big decision here on the road for this offense on 4th down. These are the calls that can either suck the energy out of the stadium if it goes in your favor, or it can hype the home crowd up that much more and give them momentum if you're stopped.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. 2nd and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? Looking downfield, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. Breaks into the clear.
Your turn is brought down at the 39, and the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass caught on a comeback route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tackle, but 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The sure hands. It's Davidson. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes a quick catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
31, Clemson, 16.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Caught near the goal line. surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The shotgun, handoff inside. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Keeps it. QB draw. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. That's reeled in. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get him very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
The pass on third down, caught by the tight end.
And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Clemson.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.